We're going to start with Mauricio Pochettino, who has just finished his PSG news conference ahead of their Champions League game against Manchester City tomorrow. Pochettino is Manchester United's first choice to replace Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as manager, but he says he's happy in Paris and can't control the speculation.
I am focused. I am very focused in football. I am not a kid. I am not a child. I spent all my whole life playing football, and now plus than 12 years being coach. We are in a business that the rumors are there. I completely understand what is going on, sometimes in a positive way, sometimes in a negative way. And this type of thing cannot distract. Our rumors are there, and we need to live with that. That is the football that we are living. We are so focused. I think we are giving our 100% to try to get our best from the club and from the player to try to help them to performance in the best way. I am so happy on Paris Saint-Germain, and for tomorrow we are so focused and try to get the best result that we can. My respect to my club, to Paris Saint-Germain, my respect to another club. What another club are doing in that moment is not my business, it's not my problem. I need to be focused in Paris Saint-Germain. I'm not going to make the mistake to talk, because you know very well that is everything that we will say, I think, is in a way that maybe was in the past when I told, when I was in Espanyol, when my dream was to know and to meet Ferguson. All that I can tell now is going to be misunderstanding and is going to be out of context. And I am so happy in Paris Saint-Germain. And, I am focused to try to give my best like we are doing. I was a player in Paris Saint-Germain. I love the club. I love the fans. I think it's a fantastic time to be on the club. We are fighting in the Premier League. I think it's 11 or 10 points, the difference in the Ligue 1. We are fighting for that. We are fighting now in the Champions League to qualify against Manchester City. I think, yes, I think we need to be focused in that. That is my priority and that is my responsibility. I was clear. I said to you that I said to you all, my contract is 2023. It's this season and one season more. I don't say nothing different. And then I am really happy in Paris Saint-Germain. That is a fact. It's not a thing to think or to. The fact is, I am happy in Paris.
Well, it's Paul Gilmore who was asking the questions for us to Mauricio Pochettino, who says he's committed to PSG. I guess we haven't heard the last of this all the same.
No, I don't think we have, Nick. I think this certainly was a good performance from Mauricio Pochettino. He was saying all the right things. He is, of course, under contract, as he rightly said until 2023. And he is happy in Paris. He loves PSG and their fans, is what he said on the eve of such a big game against Manchester City. But clearly, behind the scenes, we have the public side of football. We know the night before a game, the match itself, that's sacred, isn't it? In football, you can't let anything get in the way of a football match, and that's pretty much what these guys do, facing questions, having to be asked about all of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes and finding a way to answer it and talk about it so it doesn't distract and take away from the job they're currently in, so he doesn't show disrespect to PSG and also the match. But clearly Manchester United want him. We told you earlier in the week that he is their number one target, and we know Mauricio Pochettino would be interested in that job. So you get the feeling that we have not heard the end of this.
And what he certainly didn't say is, no, I am not interested in Manchester United.
And that was another key thing. There was no clear denial. The closest we got to that was him saying that he sort of denied these reports that he's unhappy in Paris. Yeah. And he said he loved PSG and their fans. So that was probably the closest thing to a denial. But clearly the focus will shift onto Manchester United, because, as he said, he is under contract. So if Manchester United desperately want to get him, it's a case of them bringing PSG to the negotiating table. PSG would also need to find a replacement. The noise is growing louder around Zinedine Zidane.
Who is available.
And who is available, of course, and a chance for him to go back. And it would be quite a sensational swap. Whether it happens at this stage of the season or whether it would happen in the summer. But what is clear is that Pochettino very much in the running, and there is something going on behind the scenes. You know, when you just get a feeling for it. I was speaking to one influential person in world football today, and it's their belief that Pochettino won't be the PSG head coach for much longer. So this is somebody who has their ear to the ground. All of this is going on behind the scenes. For Mauricio Pochettino himself, as we've heard there, he's just trying to block all of that noise out and try and focus on the game and try and focus on what he's doing for PSG, because he is contracted. That's his job at the moment, and that's what he's focused on.
You've spent a lot of time talking to him, being part of his press conferences. He was pretty accomplished there, wasn't he?
He always is. Mauricio Pochettino giving us all a taste of what we're missing in English football as well. Even, I have to say, the classy way he opened the press conference, the English-speaking part of that press conference, when those questions started to arrive about Manchester United, the first thing he did was turn to Miguel D'Agostino, part of his coaching staff, who sits alongside him and translate at times, and he just said thank you to him for being there alongside him today, because yesterday Miguel D'Agostino's father passed away, and Mauricio Pochettino was very keen to pay tribute to him and give him a little hug to say thank you so much for going through this terrible time in your personal life. You've come here and you've sat alongside me on the eve of a game in Manchester. So again, just a reminder of the kind of classy operator Mauricio Pochettino is. And then, of course, he got into answering those questions about Manchester United, batted them off quite nicely. He is very accomplished at that. He is well experienced in facing those types of questions. Not the first time he's faced questions about Manchester United as well. We can remember a few exchanges. I think there was one with Darmesh Sheth back in his Tottenham days, when again there was a link to United. He's always admired Sir Alex Ferguson. We heard him speak about that as well. He doesn't want to talk too much about those quotes about admiring United and his friendship with Sir Alex Ferguson, because he feels that it would be taken out of context at a time when all of these stories are swirling around. So yeah, we got a glimpse there of just how accomplished an operator Mauricio Pochettino is in front of the cameras.
Paul Gilmore, thanks very much indeed.